Let's discuss a question from engineering mechanics. So this is a question on truss and we are supposed to find out the force in the member BD. Now this is a straight question actually, but let's just do it for the sake of everybody knowing it. So we need to find out the force BD. Now if you concentrate on this joint B, now how is the joint B? Joint B, you have two members which are collinear, namely AB and BC, and the other member is basically perpendicular to the line joining in these two members. So when this is the thing, then you can just take away joint B and put the forces. So we assume that everything is in tension, so away from the joint will be the force. So FBC is like this, acting along the line. FAB is also acting along the line, because we assume that all members are either uniaxial tension or compression, and on the top of it we assume that everything is in tension, and if something comes negative it will be compression, and VD is like this. So now when you think of this force balance in X direction, so in X direction what should happen? FAB should balance minus FAB plus FBC should be 0. So basically those two balances out. But if in the vertical direction, if you see FBD, there is no other force because there is no external force also acting at B. So FBD is 0. So in this kind of a situation, when you have a joint where two members are collinear, and then the third member will always be a 0 force member. So the answer is A. So you can remember that as a thumb rule, whenever you have a joint like this where two members are collinear and there is no external forces acting. So remember that is also a valid condition. So two members are collinear and there is no external force acting, then the third member will always be a 0 force member. Okay, this is a thumb rule, but then we have actually applied a joint method of joint and put all the forces on the joint and proved that. Okay, thank you. Answer is A.